Deadass starts.
Sure. At the start?
Yeah.
Go on, take Fred's place from the start. Fuck Fred.
I was the bad boy.
Welcome back to the Unprofessional Footballer, episode 29 or 30 now. Fuck it, it's not changed much since you were last on, Toby, I'll be honest. We've done maybe 10 episodes since Toby 3 years ago, but he's back. Yeah. Full circle moment. The last time that we were talking, we just said...
We were going to Estonia.
It was transfer deadline day.
Yeah.
He was on his way out of Malta, heading over to Estonia for... pretty much a revival, right? You wanted just to kind of get out of Malta. Things kind of hadn't worked quite as you wanted them to there.
Handled down at Sirens, zero PT.
Yeah.
Coach was like, it is what it is, buddy. So I was like, you know what, it's time to pack my bags and did.
And it's amazing the kind of roller coaster that football can be, right?
Yeah, 100% agree. Estonia even got to, and it was rough. I think I did 6 months with the...
B team, right?
The B team, the third division of Estonia is not pretty.
I was looking at Transfermarkt though. You banged goals in that league, right?
I did, but it was weird because I was doing it against, prepubescent teams.
You don't need to tell people that.
The truth, man. I remember, what's so funny? The captain of my third division team is still in high school in Brussels.
Really?
I swear.
Wow.
We moved at the same time as dad got a job. He left the team and we ended up here, and I think he's in like grade 11. So, and that was that's the guy I had to call captain. I love him though, Martin.
What was the standard like over there? Especially compared to Malta, like
it was
level jump.
You know what's funny? I think a Maltese team and an Estonian team have played in a UEFA competition.
Okay.
I just don't know who won. But it was pretty similar. It just had a little more infrastructure. I would think the Estonian one had more infrastructure
in terms of like facilities, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the
bigger country.
Real like letdowns of Maltese football is just the lack of facilities that the teams actually have. You really don't feel like you're in a professional environment over there.
Stadiums.
Yeah.
In the country.
Wow.
So everybody just rotates through, and then
unless you're Hibs, you don't play home games pretty much. Yeah.
So it was a rough. No, it wasn't rough. It was nice. It was me in the cold snow with just one objective in mind, and that was football, and kind of like allowed me to focus on that.
I mean, you turned things around pretty quickly. Like you started banging goals in the B team, then you got moved to the A team. You started banging goals straight away, right? Yeah,
but it was weird because I remember trying out for the first team.
Mm-hmm.
And then like after like 2 months of trial, I'm like, yeah, these guys are definitely going to sign me. And they were like, yeah, we don't think he's good enough. And I was like, huh? I was like, are you kidding me? Because I was like killing people in training. And then they're like, yeah, we'll see. We'll sign him to the B team and see what happens. So I was like, I'll just call your bluff. And I called their bluff. And I remember it was funny. It sounds so bad, but the coach that like said B team was like the first time he gave me a couple minutes in a game. I think I played well, and I was like, "Hey, thanks for the minutes." And he's like, "Yeah, I should have played you more often." I'm like, "Why are you talking like it's in the past?" He's like, "Yeah, I just got fired." I was like, "Damn." New coach comes in. I went back to the B team.
They sent you back.
Yeah, it took me like 3 weeks, and then I came back to the first team, and then I just went to.
You must have been thinking at some point there, like, not again. Like,
yeah, that was also.
How do you keep your head like focused in that sort of period? Because I know my head would be all over the place, just thinking like you're going to get your break again, and then basically just getting palmed off with the same stuff.
Yeah, no, I don't even lie. I had some good friends. And nice teammates, and the backroom staff of my team was very encouraging. We had like a cool physical trainer that, after hours, he wouldn't even charge me nothing.
Okay.
He'd just give me a program, and sometimes we'd be at the gym together, and we would just work on, simple things that we could critique. And I didn't have time to be like sad or down. Make or break time.
I had a similar thing in college when I was in America. Just first year got shoved into JV, even though I was the same age as all of the like juniors and seniors. And I got major head loss to the point where I just became so disruptive because they were training me with the varsity team, but like just had no interest in giving me any sort of game time in that first year. And it just got to a point where like in training, I'm just sitting there purposefully making a nuisance out of myself, like almost trying to get them to release me so I could go somewhere else, because I just was getting so fed up with the situation. So like, again, levels of professionalism. That's probably why you're where you are.
Well, I did have head loss. I had head loss moments, but I think I was always a smiley kid.
Yeah,
growing up.
I always get that vibe from you. I don't think I've ever seen you.
If you see
unhappy.
me down, there's maybe Jesus coming back. But I always had there were some head loss moments, but nothing really. I think I just had to say, I'll take it one training session at a time, and it's very hard to be professional when, off the field issues will like affect on the field stuff. And
it's a lot of politics involved, right?
Yeah, football's a hard business. Football is a very, very hard business, and it's become like that. And sometimes
I think Malta really opened my eyes to that.
Yeah, 100%.
So I was very naive in college, thinking, college is nothing like, let's say, professional football.
Oh, no.
And then by the time I got to Malta, I was like, what on earth am I trying to get myself into? Like, this is crazy.
I think the biggest thing is, I think every team I've played for, I've had two coaches. One that starts and the one that finishes. And the one that starts may promise you things, and then the one that comes in will change trajectory and just be like, hey, bud, you're not part of the plans. And you're cooked at that point.
I think I set a record in Malta, like the most active registrations at one time. I think I every 6 months left and went to a new team. And then at the same time, I was juggling amateur stuff, just trying to keep enough minutes in me. And then I was doing futsal at one point as well. I think at one point I had...
You were doing futsal. Was it next to Mostar?
It was Pembroke.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
The National Sports School.
Yeah.
I did half a season of futsal because I was being held hostage by a football team. Wouldn't release me. Yeah. And I think at one point I had 13 active registrations in one season.
How many kids is that?
Yeah, honestly, it was crazy. I had 6 different coaching registrations, 4 or 5 different playing registrations. And I was like, surely someone in the MFA is looking at my profile right now. There's got to be some sort of money laundering or something going on here. So rude of me. Didn't introduce our other guest. I think Toby can do a better job introducing.
Okay, yeah, this is Coach Jordan. Damn, when did we meet? It's
2016.
Yeah. He was my coach for 3 years.
10-year anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah. He was my coach for 3 years at Vaughan, me and Femi and a bunch of other guys. Definitely influential in my growth as a football player and a human being. A lot of great trips. Me and Femi still talk about that one time we came late to the bus.
Yep.
And you were so mad.
Steaming.
We rolled
You gotta
in.
imagine you have a bus of 2 teams. You traveled with 2 teams down to the States. So you have upwards of 40 people waiting for 2 guys.
We rolled in nonchalant.
How late were they? That's the question.
I'm talking it was getting to the point where I'm if you're not here in 2 minutes, this bus driver's leaving. And not because of me, but because the bus drivers only have a lot of time to drive.
Yeah.
And it was going to go over that time.
What were you doing?
Bro, we lived far, to be fair, but we didn't leave on time. We did not leave on time. But yeah, no, Jordan was our coach for 3 years in multiple competitions. OPDL, Charity Shield, OYSL, and then in Canada, the main Ontario Cup. I stayed for that. In Canada, the main thing is you gear players towards university. At
the time, there wasn't the Pro League, was there?
No,
Not yet.
No, we did not have a Pro League. So we were...
Has there been a shift now in terms of a players being prepped more for pro level, or is it more still pushing them into uni?
I think it's kind of tilted towards helping them try to go pro, but still uni.
Yeah.
I think with the Canadian players, it's a bit different. It's a unique situation where if you're not in a pro academy, you don't have the access to the training and the facilities and the gyms and all that stuff that the pros do. So it's once they go to university,
they get that access.
They get all that.
Yeah. And
then they're able, exactly.
Yeah.
They turn into men. To be fair to at least with Toby and Toby's family, his dad from day one. We took him to every single showcase there was in the States. We'd have multiple coaches asking about him. Every time I went to his dad, hey, so-and-so's looking at him, so-and-so. Toby is not going to States in America. He's not going to stay in America. He's going to Europe. I'm like, all right, man, he's going to Europe. Let's see where he ends up. But yeah, he was a hot commodity. That wasn't the plan for him. His dad had a different plan for him, and it obviously worked out.
I can imagine American universities like
we had a lot of our teammates
throwing themselves at you specifically.
I don't think I was the biggest hot commodity in terms of.
It was obviously after Montverde.
After Montverde,
you can tell the Montverde story. We were playing against it's like a prep school. They're really popular for basketball players. They made a soccer version of that.
Okay.
And they had gone undefeated for something like 18 months. And this team like plays against FC Dallas's MLS Next Pro teams. Like they played against the U.S. women's national team in a closed door game to prepare them for the Olympics. So we went down there, I think 2 or 3 years in a row to play an invite only showcase. So we're talking like Valencia, FC Dallas, us, Vaughan Soccer Club, a small club from Ontario. And Promise had a hat trick in 21 minutes, 22 minutes, something like that.
It was hilarious. But I remember like every game for Disney, like we would like, I think any game in general, we were never like that serious, especially in Canada, because we knew we were leaving like 4-0.
Yeah.
Like teams weren't going to be able to play against us. And then the Disney trip, we kind of got serious. But then I remember when we played Baltimore the first time, we weren't I was.
Oh, you guys didn't dress, yeah.
Yeah, it was the older guys.
That was with our 2000s.
And it was 2-0 or 1-0.
We made it 2-1 on a PK.
Yeah.
But they were up 2-0 after like 12 minutes, and we were thinking, oh, this is going to be bad.
No, it was. And then I remember when we Pat sat us all in like the room before the game. It was like all our like laughiness and jokes had like gone out the window. Yeah. Everybody was like ready for war. And we get there. I've never seen all of us do such a synchronized warm up. Like even Dujan and
quiet, focus.
Bro, everybody was locked in, and the Montverde guys just walk on the pitch like 5 minutes before game time. And then I got the header, which was surprising because I was like, I curled it perfectly from Joe Mack.
Yep.
I had the sweaty from Steph
Capetti, yeah.
And then the GK ran into the player, empty net 3, and it was 3-0. And I promise you, we didn't win the game.
Tied 4-4. They were a good team.
Well, after 20 minutes, you were 3-0 up and you tied 4-4.
Locked in.
They had a good. Remember they subbed the African Messi kid in?
Yeah.
They had a little left footer that played on the right. He was from Sierra Leone, I think.
Okay.
And the kid cooked our fullback.
Philly FR.
He got an assist, got a PK within like the first 5 minutes of being on.
They were talented. I remember they used to call for the ball.
Yeah, they would just make sounds.
Bro, it was the best like African team we'd ever seen.
What's like their secret? Like what are they doing differently to everyone else? Is it just the status that they had already with basketball?
Yeah, I mean, that started in the gentleman, I believe, was Mike Patempa, who was a coach at Clemson. So he was a really like well-known, respected coach in that area. And he brought these kids over from Africa, Brazil, and they would train all day. And I'm telling you, when he told us, this is where like the cultural difference is. Those kids, when they weren't training, they had like a Cruyff cage where it's like a 5-a-side.
Yeah.
Those kids were in there playing all day.
Okay.
Mm.
So they go to school, they'd mess around in the Cruyff cage, then they would train as a team, go to bed, do the same thing the next day.
So they're just like living, breathing.
Yeah, that's all football.
Whereas what was your routine?
Damn.
Eat Cheetos.
Yeah.
Go to bed super late.
I ate horribly growing up. Like I would like the food I would eat before games needs to be like studied. Femi's a witness to that one, bro. Like, you know, like the poundage yam, like it's the type of food you eat to go work a construction shift. And I would eat it and come play a game. But then, no, I think school was more priority because my parents made me do the IB program.
Yes, I remember that.
So it was so hard, I think, and we lived far. So like 4 o'clock, we'd get in the car, we'd get to training, and then I'd be doing homework in like the back of the car, I'd get home, 30 like 8, stay up to like 12, and then go to sleep and just do it again. So it was more school than football. Yeah.
It's crazy though when you look at that sort of like contrast in lifestyles, yet you're still able to come 4-4 with them. Realistically, you took the games of them in the first 20 minutes to the point where
I think they weren't serious.
They probably underestimated us from the year before because we'd gone there with the team a year older than Promise's age, and they were like, they had a kid that was going away to Valencia the next week. They had a kid that was going to Villarreal, Man U center back. Like they had kids that were on proper trials at proper clubs. But yeah, it's easy to probably look across the field and you see an amateur team. Some of us don't even have matching shirts. Like Julian and like all the new guys had like different kits with different sponsors on it. It looks ridiculous, but like pound for pound, that age group was really good. And I know the game ended 4-4, but we got a lot of respect after that. And we got invited to that showcase every year since. So it was a good experience. I was going
to say, it does massive things for your program alone, just being able to kind of boast that level of competitiveness.
So you were born in 2001. We had been going back up until our 2006.
Okay.
5 age groups.
Similar success or?
Nope. Nope. That age group was probably...
You were your best.
The most solid. 2002s weren't bad, but yeah. And since then it's been nice because each age group has provided 1 or 2 different professionals that have had similar stories to Toby's where they had to grind and graft and get out of that environment in order to make something of themselves.
All across Europe or?
Some Europe,
range of
some
places,
US, most of the US.
Oh man, I love hearing the origin stories. Honestly, so interesting. It's my favorite thing about the podcast. Just interviewing players and just finding out the little nitty gritty details about.
The last one was on the whole Croatia, US, how we got to Malta thing.
That was a long podcast as well. We ended up going for like 2 hours, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah. We were getting straight into the details of the situation. Was Melvin there?
No. Oh, he actually wasn't he? Was he? Or was it Chantel?
Yeah, one of the two.
One of the two.
Yeah, my dad was there also.
Nice.
Because we were packing and Dad got to give his 2 cents into the situation.
Good.
Yeah, it was good. Do you know, the only thing I wish we had a mic on your dad because there were parts of his when he was like chipping in.
He was giving some bad stories, bro.
Bits he was chipping in, we just couldn't get it picked up on the mic. And I was like, that's a real shame. And now I've got myself covered here. We got the big boom mic over there.
Okay.
So if there is any chattering in the background, we get it.
Any 2 cents you want to add, fam?
So we talked a bit about Estonia.
Yeah.
Did you kind of finish that year and think that you were going to make the jump that you did? Or was that kind of a surprise?
That was the plan. I mean, I remember going there and I don't even know if I told you this with the agent. The only reason I bought into it was because he told me there's a trend. We basically took it like a stock exchange. There's a trend of players with your exact profile that go to that part of the world and the Baltic leagues. They put up X amount of numbers, X amount of goals, X amount of thing. And the minimum any of them have been sold for was 150 grand. And they get sold to the Scandinavians or middle of Europe. And he was like, this could jumpstart your thing. So then we went Estonia, the easiest of the 3 Baltic leagues. And that's why I was so sure to call that team's bluff, like I wasn't good enough. And is that my phone? What is it? Tell him I'll call him later. Yeah, and then he said, if you do this and you put up this, and you know what's so funny? One of the players, like we sat in a hotel room for 3 hours, looked at all these players, and one of them is in those packs today. And I remember getting to play against him. Now we're cool. And I was like, dude, I literally modeled myself after you for like months. And yeah, after the first year, it was cool. Did my goal. I think I only played 6 months and I finished top goal scorer in like every category, every competition. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna pack my bags. See you guys later. My president, we didn't make Europe. All the foreigners left. They were short on cash. And now he sees that I'm the only person that like teams are coming to pay for. Held me hostage. It was like a battle. I remember deadline day coming and I'm in a Bolt drive with my friend driving because I had no license, going to the office, banging on the door.
You love a deadline day, don't you?
Bro, I don't know. You get deadline day.
The guy just can't make a deal before the last second.
Because that's when teams start realizing that they need and they start throwing out everything. And I'm like, bro, I had like 4 serious offers all turned down based on petty money. Like I had Vancouver was 50 grand short. Whitecaps. And I was like, damn. Like, I remember laying in my bed. I'm like, I did all this work. I finally got everything to pan out. Can't leave. Gotta sit.
How many years did you have in your contract?
3. That was the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the worst part.
You're at their mercy at that point.
Bro, it was a headache. And the funniest thing was I remember telling like my homeboy said, bro, the next window is 6 months. You just gotta do everything you can for 6 months and something better will come along. And I remember telling my striking partner, I was like, bro, you have 1 year left. I have 2. We can lock in together, double duel, twin towers striking partner. We'll kill the league. You'll get a move, but it's important that I get the move first because you're going on a free. They're going to hold me. So if we worked, and we worked so well on the field together. I think we both, by the midway, were at like 15 goals each, couple assists. And then a couple months later, Union came, and I was like, okay, yeah, there's nothing better is gonna come, guys. We take this one, and yeah, they finally let it happen. So maybe if I moved in January, I wouldn't be, accomplished all that I got to now. But thankfully, Union came, and then I was able to move on to better things.
You said you had 4 serious offers on the table in January. Yeah. What sort of regions are we looking at? Obviously, without going into the specifics of teams.
I think Moldova, Denmark, Sweden, Norway.
Okay. A nice little mix of...
It was exactly as you said it. A little more Central Europe, and then the Scandinavians were right above.
To be honest, though, I feel like Belgium's the right move, though.
Oh, yeah, it was. At the time, though, when you got $0 in your pocket, it was, you're not thinking about what could happen. You're thinking about what's there now in front of you. Yeah. I was even so ready. Like, there was a Danish team I was so ready to jump for. So ready to jump for.
I was going to say, like, I think that's probably one of the most eye-opening things is obviously, like, I know what the money's like in Malta. I don't know what the money's like in Estonia, but I can't imagine it's
worse.
Too much better, yeah. What's like the lifestyle changes that you make when obviously you come to a league that's actually got proper structure and I'm guessing are paying a lot more than what you would have been making in a Malta?
I think I paid myself out of debt for the last 4 years of running around on my dad's credit card, but nothing changed. In fact, I think I spend less, but like on myself personally. Are you
kind of in that investing mode where you kind of just want to keep a little bit aside?
I think it's just sitting in. I haven't done any investing. It's just sitting there. Sorry, Jordan.
I know a guy.
It's just,
I know a guy you can sit down with.
Okay. It's just sitting there. But no, I'm so frugal. I was telling them, I don't even pay for my train ticket. Like, I go and I run to the other side. But no, this is still the same mindset when it comes to.
Because for me, the biggest blessing I had was getting a job when I was in Malta. Because honestly, the money over there was so like diabolically bad. You're like starving yourself each day, just trying to.
To be fair, most people in Malta, unless they were the superstars, had like, they were either young or if they were like middle-aged playing in the Prem, had second jobs.
Yeah.
So like everybody trained in the night and everybody would work like their job in the morning and then dip after.
And honestly, it was such a blessing just being able to earn comfortable money for that period of time. And it just, I'll be honest, it ruined any chance I had of ever pushing in football because I'd weighed up like 4 or 5 years of really grinding and getting nothing back for it. And then going and turning up to an office where I don't even have to go in. I work remotely. Like technically I work today. And like, like, do you know what I mean? It's like, it then made me put into perspective so many different things. And I was like, I just don't have that same desire to even try and play football anymore. Like at the same rate I did when I was younger. Obviously I'm getting older now. Belly's gotten much bigger, but yeah, it's just, I found that lifestyle change of just being comfortable. It makes you a lot more reserved about how you spend money in general, just because you kind of, you know what it's like when you're kind of chasing around trying to get money. And then it's like, okay, don't want to go back to that. Let me just be secure, be safe and keep to what's comfortable. But regardless of money, what's the competition jump like? Because that, I imagine,
it was a lot.
is a big wake-up call.
I remember my first game professionally was in Malta. I was so scared when I actually came into the field that I didn't want the ball to come to me. And then
one of those hiding behind the
yeah. I remember like I tried to jump for like a goal kick and my legs hit the buckle. And I went to the change room and I was like, do you not want this? Like, is this not what you trained for? And then it was at the Cali Stadium.
Yeah.
And I think it was against Floriana. We were losing 2-0 and they just put me in garbage time. And then after that, the first time I ever went in and felt confident was the first time I scored, and it was against maybe Mosta, and it was Andrea Zamit.
Yeah.
That gave me a square ball. And then I was like, Marty, we were losing 2-0. We needed to at worst draw. I come in 2-0. Mario Fontanella scored a penalty. And then
he's back in Malta.
Swear.
Signed for Santa Lucia, I think, or Marshall Slock, one of those two.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, that guy was the guy that told me, you have shit technique. Yeah, he's Italian.
He's the only one that told you that?
No, but he was the guy that looked me, he said, and he's so Italian, he's like, Toby, 5 minutes, it doesn't kill you. After training with me, the ball, get it on the edge, just 2-touch finishing. Easy. And I remember the first one, I like skied, he said, oh, Santa Maria, going off. No, but he really like, he put that idea in my head. Like, I remember when I got to the US, somebody put it in my head, do something before training. When I got to Malta, he was the person that told me, do something after training. And then it just became after, during, and before, and I got like the full package. But yeah, scored, and I remember it was a left-footed, low-driven cut back. And like, Jordan, if you saw my entire body, like it was one full motion. And then I was like, okay, after that, I was not scared of football. Got to Estonia. The moment I started playing, it was a piece of cake. But then
you'd been stat padding for 6 months against kids.
Some of those guys. And then you
eating the 15-year-olds alive.
You just graduated high school.
Welcome to the big league.
I used to feel bad. Like I would like talk to the kids during the game, like, hey, what's going on, bud? And then I got to the first division of Estonia, and I'm like, yeah, some of these guys don't eat breakfast. Like it wasn't that hard. And then, but the thing about Estonia was like, half, like the whole crowd knows you, and like I made like a decent amount of like friends in that country because it's quite a bit of foreigners sometimes, and like half the crowd came in on Promise David tickets, so I know half the crowd. And then I remember I came here, and like my first official game was Super Cup Bruges, and like I was like, oh, this is, wow, great atmosphere, great stadium. They subbed me in. I promise you, I had a panic on the field. Like I remember saying, "Promise, get back," and like my eyes crossed, and I was like, in that moment, like I actually wanted my inhaler. And it was a Super Cup. We're down 2-1, like we're playing low block, and I couldn't like, I wasn't even gassed. I just couldn't run. I was like, holy hell. And funny enough, like Rafael Onedika, the Bruges CDM, gave he gave me a truck, like it realigned my spine. So I didn't want to coach him after that. And then, it was hard. The level was such a jump. I remember getting bullied in training, like constantly by my own teammates, like physically, like I'd get on the ball in Estonia, I could hold it up, get on the ball here, and McAllister's come in with scissor tackle and swipe you out. And I was like, yo, this is like a step up. And I remember like, bro, people like, we do the small sided games, and like my name would get called on pink, and everybody on pink would like, God damn it. I was like, yo. Yeah,
that's the reality I had. Always last pick. There'd be the 15-year-olds in the line. They're getting picked before me, and I'm like
the coach would read the list of like the teams, and like I physically saw a man go, fuck. We have Toby. I'm like, shit. But then after like a couple months of like adjusting to it, like that's the first time I ever like understood. When like players sign for like big leagues, and like you're like, okay, you were doing this there, why can't you do it here? Like I really felt what it meant to have to adjust
What exactly was it that was so different? Is it the pace that they're playing at, or is it the
for me,
intensity?
it was everything.
Yeah.
For me, it was everything. But for different leagues, it could be the technical or the tactical or the physical. From the Estonia to the Belgium was everything as a whole. But then, like, I really knew what it meant to, like, physically, mentally, and tactically, football-wise, have to adjust and put your sliders up to perform in a league. And yeah, when I got the hang of it, I just kept it going. To be fair, I had a really, really good team and like good backroom staff. So it was hard, but it was easy.
Did you join the year after Teddy Teuma left? The Maltese guy?
Yeah, no, I think 2 years after.
2 years. Because I remember I was like, when I saw that you'd signed for them, I was like, out of all the clubs, like that's like the only club in the world that has any sort of link to Malta. Yeah, it was
weird. He was the captain, no?
Yeah, he was like
national team.
Captain of Malta national team. He's like regarded as their best player of all time. He's just gone back into Belgium league as well now.
Yeah, standardly edge. Yeah. I think when they took him, he was like, where was he before Union? Was it Netherlands or like? It was the weirdest place. It was like they got him out of nowhere.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And
honestly.
the dude just lit up, like ridiculous amount of goal. I think I'm behind him, maybe like 5 goals all time.
Yeah. He was their star player for the time that he was.
And
there.
I think they got him in second division, and then they went into first, and he still like kept the same pace. And then they sold him.
He went to France, didn't he?
Stade de Rennes.
Yeah.
I
don't think it quite worked out for him there, though. But I mean, I remember Malta, like they went through this phase of like their national team was just like anyone they can give citizenship, come and play for us. And the moment they suddenly saw this new guy burst into the scene with the name Teuma, which is Maltese, we must check, give him citizenship.
Didn't have citizenship before.
Didn't have it before, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So they basically like dug up a family history from must have been decades and decades ago to give him citizenship to get him in the team, and he's become their best player since. Because I think the international coaches kind of realised that the training quality in Malta is so poor from a young age that they just don't have the fundamental basics to play.
I just think it's sad. Everybody plays on turf, like it's Canada too. But once I touched grass, and then I came back to turf, my body was hurting.
Yeah.
My body was hurting.
Imagine a 40-year-old or a 38-year-old.
The moment I got into Valletta, my first week there, my back.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was telling you, does your back hurt like on the right side? And all the foreigners like, yeah, bro, you're going to get it.
Knees, ankles.
Oh, I lived in Rabat.
Yeah.
Dingley, the Dingley pitch.
Dingley Swallows, yeah.
Bro, the ball bounces like it's an NBA court.
You can do a short pass and it'll bounce over your head.
Yo, jeez. After like there's always a specific point on your bend, and you see me with my posture. It was even worse.
I can't sleep at night when I train over there. Like you get home and your body is
you sleep in an ice bath.
You're like your joints are so on fire. You sit there for hours just trying to like
get yourself back together
to sleep. But yeah. How long do you reckon it took you in Belgium to kind of get back to like that form?
4 months. So let's see, July, August, September, October. Yeah, it took me about October before things started clicking.
And you caught up pretty quickly, right? You ended up top scorer?
I think I was third. Third, but I had a wow. Yeah, Franio. I remember telling you about Franio. It was so fun. Because we never passed to each other. Like I remember like looking at the stats like in the office and I'm like, Franio, we average 1 pass to each other a game and we're playing side by side.
That's you to him?
Yeah. Like, what's going on? But it was such a like blessing to play with someone. It was like having like 2 black holes on the pitch and like the defense would either gravitate to one or the other. So I started family, like usually I score in a game or he scores, but it's rarely both of us. And we would win like 3-0. So it was really like having like a double-edged sword up front.
And then second year,
it's
you're top scorer at the moment, right?
Yeah.
9. I've got your stats on a piece of paper.
But in my head, I'm down like 4 goals. I missed the PK, I missed the tap in, and then I missed VAR took a goal from me, And I remember when they showed the replay, my forehead was offside. Like, you know, when they do like the 3D screen?
Yeah.
Oh my God. And then they did like the character bubbles and you just see this.
What's it like playing with VAR?
It's necessary.
Because I feel like, obviously from a fan's perspective, it just sucks all the passion and enjoyment out of the game.
Even celebrating goals.
Exactly. Like
Marseille, bro, that's why I can't play tomorrow. I scored, I was offside by head. And and the ref didn't put his like flag up, and I took my shirt off, and then 30 seconds later, they're like, "Yeah, our goal canceled." I'm like, "Oh." So that's the only thing that can suck about it. But that when you're playing, if you're a clean team, you need it because you're not gonna do like things just won't work in your favor dirty wise. So when I remember we had a 10-minute VAR intervention, 10 minutes, and it was Anderlecht playoffs, 1-0. We're winning. They get a penalty. We need to win to stay in front in first place. And they get the penalty. Boom. Second thing that happens is the guy takes the penalty. Keeper dives this way, saves it. The ball goes right back to him. He taps it in. Just as he taps it in, as the ball's rolling over the line, his teammate comes and touches the ball, claims the goal. Not even offside. He was like a couple centimeters into the box
encroachment
when the guy shot it. And like
it's little millimeters like that.
And I remember Cookie, he left, bro. Cookie speaks English, right? Cookie didn't speak English in that moment. Japanese. And he was like, no, I knew it. I was first in line and he was in front of me. It's not possible. And he's like waving down the ref, 10 minutes EVAR. Like I was going to shit myself.
Can you influence the ref actually checking something?
No. You can tell the ref check it, but if they're
getting called down.
Yeah.
Ref's not doing nothing.
But like if you tell the ref on the pitch, like for example, that player there, he was in the box, will he tell the people like, take a look at it, or will they automatically kind of hear
They
him?
have every camera at every angle, so they'll see it. And they do,
yeah. They review
everything before that. Now, can they make a mistake? Yeah. But they'll see it and then make the mistake. There's nothing.
At least it's being looked at. Yeah. I mean, human error exists, but
it has saved me a couple goals. I remember once was I pressed the goalkeeper, and with my legs, sometimes I know when I'm gonna touch. Like I ran him down. He took his touch wide and then took a back step. And I'm like, oh, I've got him. Mm-hmm. And then as I'm running towards him, I'm like, okay, I can put my foot here. 3 things are going to happen. I'm going to tap the ball and it's going to go in the net. I'm going to tap the ball and it's not going to go in the net, but he's going to kick me. Or I'm going to tap the ball and he's going to obliterate my calf. The third happened. And I tapped it and like because he thought he'd kick it first. He's clearing the ball full swing. I was like, my Achilles tendon is ruptured. Thankfully not. And as I tap it, he kicks it, but then he swings through my leg and I just roll into the net. And I roll into the net smiling because I'm like, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
And then everybody's like, oh, no. I'm like, guys, I started waving my hand down and I'm like, Axel, tell him it's a penalty. Like the doctor comes over and I'm like, tell him it's a penalty. And then they looked at it and they see I just got the slightest touch first. But like, that's something the linesman on the other side would not see.
Yeah.
So it does save the game a bit.
I guess you can start to play a bit more tactical in terms of body positioning then at that point, because you can almost anticipate where contact is going to come.
Yeah.
And as long as the contact's made, realistically, you're probably going to get the decision. Yeah.
Was it cheap? Yes, but we won that game 1-0 off the penalty. So
you had to put your body on the line.
Yeah. I was out for a week. Everything was swollen.
Right, one thing I do want to talk about quickly, I just had the thought of it. Obviously, there's that viral goal of you that went around
the shirt.
With the ripped shirt. How are you not rated the strongest player on FIFA after doing that? Oh, what? You are the strongest player on FIFA now?
They changed it?
No, they gave me a card with like 99 strength.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I took it home. They gave me the physical one, and I think in game,
I was going to say like.
I think in game, my stat it's physical, but then my stat strength. Why not? You can
come through.
My stat end game is pretty high.
Yeah, because that's what I was going to say. Because I remember the physical stat on your card is what, 83 or something.
Yeah. But they gave me like two cards.
Because you get the pro player card, don't you? The 95 rated. They don't do that.
They gave me a different, how do I say it? They gave me, it was like not an informed card, but like they just did something.
Hero or something like that.
Yeah, and it was like 99 strength. Yeah. Which I thought was cool. That upgrade, I was at 63 bronze.
Was that because of that?
Yeah, I was at 63 bronze. I said, Tom, you guys better do something nice. But then my pace was, Kevin McAllister's faster than me.
Yeah, it was so slow.
We need to draw the line somewhere. I don't think that's guy touched above 31 in his life. And he 31 kilometers in his life. And he knows it. But then his pace is like 10 more than me. And I was like, oh, you know what? It's just a game though. But
what are you running? What's your top speed?
I think average in a game, our top speed will be 34. But like every now and then I'll touch a 35 point like something.
Do you know, it makes me laugh when I see like amateur players using like the GPS vests and you see their stats and they're like 24, 27. I'm like, God, I'm actually quite fast. And then I look at actual players and I'm like, I'm not fast. I'm got to be the slowest player ever.
I thought I was fast. And then I saw some other guys like I'm fast over a distance. Like I'll build speed. And especially if I'm defending, I'm not fast. I don't know what it is, but then...
I think Donis. Do you remember Donis?
Ooh.
Quintero in Malta. Played in the fives.
Oh, the Portuguese dude. Yeah.
Venezuelan. I think I've seen him 37.
Ridiculous. There's a guy on our team that held 38 once.
Crazy.
He literally, there's a clip. It's like nearly the 90th minute of the match. Ball gets whacked in from a corner, booted clear. He runs from the edge of his own box past like 4 of their defenders that are at the halfway line to get the ball first and just runs the whole pitch and taps it in. It's honestly like when I see players run like that, I'm like...
If I run like that, I'm sleeping in the ice bath same night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I'd be able to walk for 6 months. I would pull every muscle in my body.
But that goal's funny though. Because it was the beginning of the playoffs. I ended the regular season on a shamble. I gave away a goal and I didn't score a goal. And I remember I thought everybody was gonna I thought I was gonna get like so many hate messages. Everybody's gonna boo me, but they're like, nah, you got it, buddy. Like, oh, thanks, guys. And then started the playoffs, everybody's like, yo, this is the hardest part of the season. It's 10 games against 5 teams. Boom, 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 boom. There's no break. Everything is high intensity, high levels, high crowds. And we started the playoffs amazing. And then that goal was hilarious because it wasn't supposed to happen. I was in the wrong spot. I was blindsided the defender when I needed to be ball side. And the play before, the defender cleared the ball and my coach screamed at me. So when I saw the play developing, I was like, oh shit. And I tried to run. I was too late, but then the ball wasn't losing speed. So I was like, oh wait, I can just go in front. And then when I went in front, bro, just the claw from the game just went down my neck and hacked it. And I was like, oh, I physically, my back went, ah. I remember swinging back so hard, not because he was grabbing the jersey, but because he took skin off my neck. And I was like, it was just an initial reaction. And I remember everybody screaming, fall, fall, fall. And then I was like, I really felt like it was American football at that point. Just put up your high knees and keep going. And then saw the defender. And I'm like, okay, if I take a touch in front, there's a 50% chance it's a bad touch if I keep going straight. But I'm like, if I cut, at least I'm still in control of the ball. And it forces him to slow down, stop, and recover. So then when he slows down, stop, and recover, I'll at least have a window. He did it quicker than I expected, or I was slower on the cut. Then finishing, I love finishing between the legs. Use the defender as a screen, which I picked up in Estonia, which was fun. So I was like, okay, he's a little bit behind. And I'm like, what are the odds he's desperate to block this shot? And all I need is that small little desperation, that small little, window. And I'm like, oh, he's desperate. So I'm like, shoot between the legs. And as soon as it went in between, I'm like, yeah, it's a goal. Because I'm like, the goalie's never going to dive back into the player. He's going to dive where the open space was. And then, as soon as I went in, I was screaming and one. Like, it was like and one. Yeah, the shirt was ripped and it was funny.
Yeah, I think the shirt ripping made the visual so much better. Like that's going to go down as like an iconic goal for a long time.
It's like I did that in like a top 5 league. How much that would have exploded. But no, I was definitely like, in my head, I didn't think it was that bad until I got subbed out. And then like I got subbed out and like after the game, I was like on my phone. And like everybody was messaging me like, yo, someone posted it. And I'm like, oh, damn.
It looked like a reverse deep V, like the other way.
The whole thing came off.
That's the thing though. It's like one of those goals that if people didn't know about you, they know about you now.
I think I definitely keep that for my life. And I remember like arguing with one of the bosses at our job. And I was like, that's one of the best goals ever in this club. And he was like giving me shit. He's like, no, brother, I got assaulted and still scored. But no, that's definitely, I was just still in shock about the whole thing. And then I think it was like the perfect way to start the playoffs, and we finished it on such a high note.
Yeah. What would you say is your, let's say, favorite goal that you've scored in your career?
Damn. I'm not going to count Estonian one. Actually, I could though.
Estonian B League.
Yeah, no, the Estonian ones were all simple goals. It didn't take much. I mean, were you there with me at TFC when I scored when I broke my leg, came back, scored against Brampton from half? Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Bro, I cracked my leg preseason, and it was my first game back with Danny Decchio. And you know that thing they used to say, I'll shoot from anywhere?
Yep.
Yeah. I think this started like
size 14s on when you were 12 years old, just lumping the ball all over the place.
This started it, man. I remember getting I get subbed in first time I play, and it's against Brampton Youth, and I just left Brampton Youth.
Club, yeah.
So like everybody was there. It was like a big game, and like Tyson like played like a chip ball, and I kid you not, I'm next to the bench. One bounce, volleyed it straight in. And I didn't even celebrate. I remember I turned to the bench and I look at Julian D'Souza and I'm like, yeah. And Danny, that's probably my favorite goal I ever scored as a kid. Yeah, that one. As a professional, I want to say it's my Ukraine goal.
I was going to say, Can I give you mine? Because he never defended before.
Yeah.
Intercepted a pass. And then went on through to the goalkeeper and finished very well. The goalkeeper is a very good goalkeeper as well. It was at home in Toronto.
Yeah, it was my first time ever being back at BMO in like years since I left TFC. And then the bummer was this guy was literally right in front of me and I didn't know he was there.
No.
Like where I stopped the slide, like if you look at the photo, he was court side.
Oh, man.
I'm like, how jokes would it have been if I jumped?
It would have been amazing.
It would have been so beautiful. That was probably my favorite one for Canada.
Do people confuse you as related because your last name?
At first, but not anymore. Because it's hard to. There's no resemblance. No. And he's French speaking, and if you hear him speak and me speak, there's no way you can think we're related.
What's it like, national team football?
I mean, it's cool because it's
You've played against.
I've played with them.
No, and you've played with a pretty like mixed opposition as well, haven't you? Like, there's been a lot of different continents that you've played in.
We've been doing a whole world tour, but like, playing with the national team is like a paid vacation because you get to go home and still you're playing football, but it's like at least half the guys from childhood, like Alistair, Dane, Kamal. Alistair, his younger brother was our captain. Kamal, we trained with. Dane, we've trained with. Jaden Nelson, we played together. So like half the team, and then half of us are from the GTA. So Tejan, Kyle. So we've all ran into each other. Ahmed. Ali just went to Norwich.
Okay.
He just signed for Norwich and scored a couple. Who else? Jack, yeah. You don't know
Goalkeeper coach.
my shock when I went into camp and I saw checkers.
Yeah.
They literally were having a staff meeting, like Jesse's in the room, blah, 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 and just doors open. I've just checked in, I'm walking by. I walk in, I just look in. I walk in, I'm like, yo, checks? He goes, hey, bud. I'm like, I interrupted the whole thing. And I was like, oh, my bad, y'all. Just continue. But yeah.
The national team goalkeeper was a goalkeeper at our club when he was coming through the system.
Okay.
Yeah, I trained a bunch of us. And it's like, you see familiar faces. So there's no like scary nervousness.
I was going to say, like, the comfort of, let's face it, when you play in Europe and you're playing in places like Estonia, Malta, the language is not English.
No. You get lucky. You get like a couple guys. Estonia, everybody spoke English. Malta, everybody spoke English. Croatia, within 6 months, I was like Croatian speaking.
Yeah.
I think it's so dumb to me that I didn't like keep it up, but like after a year and a half there, like I could speak Croatian like decently, like order stuff, but you'll have to learn the language, especially those Eastern places.
To then go back home and play with everyone that, like you said, you've grown up with. You can just be yourself, speak how you normally speak without having to put on that kind of broken English when you're speaking. Every time.
Here, I don't speak broken English. I speak like I'm in West Side Toronto, like here when I'm in Belgium.
There's no way they understand.
I promise you, I once called the coach, yo fam. He was
Probably had no idea.
He's like, I'm not your fam.
Whenever I go back to Malta, like, I have to change the way I speak totally. Like, they don't understand a word I say. And they all speak
accent.
English.
It's a heavy accent.
Yeah, and it's the speed at which you speak.
You slow down a bit for some people.
Yeah.
I told myself, next country, I'll fully learn the language again.
Do you pick up languages quickly, or?
I mean, everybody has to, if like it's the only thing. I feel like the more you do it, the better you'll just get at it. Because for me, like when I was in Croatia, like there was just a less percentage of people that spoke English.
Forces you out of your comfort zone.
Forces you to learn Croatian. Estonian, I refused to learn because everybody young spoke Estonian. It sounds like the Sims language. Funny enough.
Yeah.
Deadass. Yo. But yeah, no. I'll learn the next one just for fun.
Right. I want to move on to a segment. So I've got a list of Mr. Promise's teammates. So the first question we have is, there are 3 teammates that you've played the most games with in your career all time. I'll show you the list over here. So we've got 62 games with one of them, 60 with another, and 59 with the other. That's your top 3 on Transfermarkt. 60 games with the same player. Both of you on the pitch at the same time.
Okay, then if it's 60, 70, then it has to be Belgium because it's the only place I've gone over 70.
Let's see if we can get all 3.
Players.
So these are the top 3.
And what are the numbers?
62, 60, and 59.
Bergie, Otto, Kevin McAllister. Anthony Maurice, Kevin McAllister, Christian Burgess.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
Ooh.
Let's see. You're missing your top.
Who was the... it's not Otto. Okay, Otto's a goalkeeper. He left.
You have 3,242 minutes on the pitch together. 2 joint goal participations.
So it's not a midfielder.
And you've got 1.97 points per game when you're on the field with this player.
Anwar Halach. No, only 2 goals together. I have more goals than that with Anu. I'm going. It's not Ross. Not Papi.
Do you think he's going to get it?
I hope so.
62.
62.
That means we played together this season. Camille Van de Peer? No. Oh, Anan Kalali.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can give that to you though, because you've known like the whole squad.
You're getting last year's players.
It's when you went through the goal participation. We have 2 goals together.
2 goals together.
Yeah, they're me to him. No. Yeah, it is me to him and one for me. Yeah, I remember. Beerschot and Anderlecht.
Do you know what though? I love Transfermarkt's like attention to detail with this sort of stuff. There's so many cool things that you can do with this. Right, so 2 out of 3 for the first one.
Okay.
Not going to give you that third one. So next one, we're going to go top 10 teammates with the highest market value. Remember, this can be at any given time in their career. So you need to rank, let's say, the most highest valued players.
Teammates.
This is teammates, so people that you've played with. You've got a piece of paper with you on the side there. So if you go to the back page, you can see that list as well. So we're going to see how many of the 10
Are they all
you can
young
get.
players?
No. There is 2 on the list. Would you say 2?
No, that haven't, like, all of them have played with me at Union.
No, not all.
Not all. I reckon if you can get 5 of these,
Okay.
it's a
You
pass.
have to.
Highest Franjo Ivanovic.
That's number 3.
Noah Siddiqui.
Number 2.
You were just talking about
Okay, wait. Anan.
No, man.
Anan isn't one of the highest.
Anan is 9.
Saying the highest.
There's a big jump from 2 to 1.
Franjo, Anan.
Think outside the box. Yeah.
How outside the box do I have to go?
What do you mean? Any teammate, anywhere. National team.
Oh, national
come
team.
on.
See, that gives it up.
Anywhere.
Anything. This is national team. Okay, then Davies and Jonathan.
Davies, supposedly you've not actually been on the pitch
No, we've not
together.
been on the pitch at the same
so I
time.
will give you him, but
Johnny
yeah.
Stacks.
Yep.
Stacks is there.
Yeah. Who's that?
Stephen Eustachio.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Ishmael Kone.
Yep.
Jean Buchanan.
Number 8. Yeah, that's number 10. You're missing 7 and you're missing 4 and 5.
5.
So far, so good
What was
though.
Anan is what?
And-
13?
No, he's
9. Anan was 9.
9? And it's about Cookie Machida? I think I listed off all the Union players.
There are 2 more from
There's
you.
2 more.
Have you?
Damn. Anan has a
I'm going to give you one clue on one of
Charles. No, if Anan is 9, then
Anan is
everything
9.
has to be
them. I'm
above.
going to give you one clue for one of the wild cards. You've played 3 matches together.
Oh, Carmen Puertas.
That's number 5.
Yes.
The wild card, you've played 3 matches together, 37 minutes in total. Think Malta.
Is it? 3 matches together, 37 minutes.
Total.
Valletta. Is it Sean?
Nope.
No. Andrea Zamit?
No. Wrong team.
It's at Sirens?
Yep. Who was the wildest signing they made randomly?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Cessignon.
Yes. Sunderland Sessignon.
Bro, when he showed up, I was like, I know that ain't who I think it is. And he was actually very good.
Yeah.
At his old age, he was crying us in training.
And the only one you're missing now, again, former Premier League footballer.
baller. You and I have talked about him before.
5-star skill moves.
Baller.
FIFA 13, everyone's favorite player.
And I played with him.
Yep.
You played 28 matches together.
Yep.
Okay, then it's here at Union. 28 matches. And he's old
Older.
than me.
4th highest teammate.
Who's on the Bram that I've played with? Don't say it. My mind's drawing a blank. No.
You're going to hate yourself when you hear it.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, he's with me at Union. No, it has to be national team. Union.
I love this game. I love this game.
Baller.
Wait. Let my brain come to it. It has to be last season.
Super warm. On fire.
Like I was there, Ross, bro.
Because that's when I talked to you about it. Yeah, you are going to hate yourself.
I'm drawing such a blank.
Okay, I'll give you.
Oh, stop! Sophia Pupapa.
I was just about to drop the Southampton link.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm gonna hit myself in that.
10 for 10 though. And there wasn't any, you didn't put too many names in that were outside of that list. That's a pretty solid.
Yeah. Bufal. As soon as you said baller, I remember because he did this, he literally gave me one of these in training.
What was it like playing with him?
Yeah, the technique is ridiculous.
Yeah.
He used to laugh at me because the levels in our skills were different. But yeah, the guy that would most likely give somebody a rude nutmeg in training was definitely him.
So the 5-star skills he had in FIFA were warranted.
And he could pass the ball like crazy. Some of them guys, you just have to, when like guys are asking for the ball when they don't need it, and you just have to let them hold it because they're going to do something good with it.
He had a good whip, right? Whip technique was like insane. Right, final one. So I've got a top 10 opponents value list here. I want your top 5.
Top 5.
So I've got a list of 10. I want the top 5 though. That's what you've got to get.
But is it like when I played them, they were that value?
No, this is all-time value.
Right now.
Overall, like ever.
Okay.
But I'll be honest, it's pretty current. It's pretty current.
Okay. We're going to go Harry Kane.
Yeah, number 1. Let's see if you can go all 5 in order. Harry Kane, number 1.
Osimhen? No, I didn't play Osimhen. Played Galatasaray.
And again, this is people
Antoine
you've...
Griezmann?
Yeah.
Atletico Madrid.
2 minutes you were on the pitch together for.
Yeah, he got subbed on.
Yep.
Yeah, and I got subbed off.
Yeah. Still counts?
No, I got subbed on. He got subbed off. They were up 2-0 and they're like, yeah, game's done.
150 million each, both of those.
Let's see. Harry Kane, Antoine Griezmann. There has to be more Bayern ones. Olise?
Yep, that's number 3. I'm loving the fact you're getting these in order.
Who in the Belgium? No, Toby. Nobody in the Belgium league. It had to be all Champions League. What else did we see? We saw Inter Milan. Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, number 4. Now for number 5, there is technically 4 players tied. So if you can get any of these 4,
Newcastle,
I'll give it to you.
Oh, Nick! Don't tell me Nick Waltemart isn't on that list. Okay, butchered his name. So there's no Newcastle. It's not PSV have any.
I'll tell you what though, this list.
This is incredible.
Incredible, right?
You can almost make a starting 11 out of this.
Yeah.
Really? Perisic?
No.
No. Okay, then there's nobody else on PSV I don't think had a high of a value. A Galatasaray? No. So we're looking at Milan, Bayern, or what other big team did we play for him? Atletico Madrid.
Actually, there is a Gala player.
There is. You're
one
right.
I'm thinking of.
It's Icardi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in that tied list.
Icardi. That's the last Gala player. So let's go Bayern Munich. Kimmich?
Yep. Kimmich is there. He's 9th.
That guy was...
Should we go all 10 then?
Let's
see if you can get all 10.
He was so robotic.
Let's do it.
Kimmich was so robotic. It was scary.
He's a baller though.
Luis Diaz.
Yeah, he's 10.
Yeah.
Nice.
Luis Diaz.
That was an outside pick. I didn't think he was going to get that one.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Manuel Neuer?
Think about another player in that position though.
Oh, what other GK?
You've got...
Mr. Atletico.
Yeah, you're going to get
Yellow Black.
Yeah, there we go. That's 8. You're missing 7 and 5.
And the Bayern and Atletico players. Or no Milan players anymore?
No.
Okay.
Tied at 100 mil each.
Okay. No. Tied at 100 mil each.
I'm going to give you one hint. Man City.
Oh, Leroy Sané.
Yeah, no, he got it.
Sané, correct.
There's another. Yeah.
And Gundogan.
No.
Gundogan was never up there. Man City, and he's at Bayern now. No, Man City is at
30 minutes on the pitch together.
Kala. No, wasn't Hakeem. The last one's an ex-Man City player.
Yep.
Like recent.
I think Haaland.
Oh, Julian Alvarez. I didn't think he was up there.
Yeah, man.
100 mil he's rated at.
Yeah, you're right. My brother, he boomed on us and hit the little spider thing. I was so fucking mad. The whole stadium went ballistic. Oh my gosh.
While I've got the paper, you are approaching your 100th professional goal.
What am I at?
94.
I'm at 96.
Are you?
Transfermarkt's lying.
Because I have...
All those VAR goals that got taken away from him. He's still counting them.
No. And with Valletta, I'm missing 2 goals.
Malta's so bad for stat taking, right?
In the Maltese FA Trophy Cup, I missed 2. I scored a double against Tarshian. They gave it to some other guy that wasn't even on the pitch, and I was so shocked. And I'm missing 1 goal in the Premier League in Estonia that they gave to the other black guy. No comments there. No comments there.
So what? So you should be on 97?
97.
I'm not being funny. Even off, like, let's face it, the games played is probably a little bit off as well.
No, that one's accurate.
155. That goal to game ratio record.
Impressive.
That is top tier.
No assist though.
Don't need them.
True. But no, the games were accurate. I remember looking through this and taking my time. Yeah, I played 2 Super Cups, 1 qualification. The USL 0-0-0. Canadian Championship. What's that? What is it?
Oh, why would that even be listed?
Yeah, it's listed. Would it be listed under Vaughn?
Oh, right. Yes.
I didn't play in that? When was that?
No. Qualified for it twice. But you weren't.
Was that the...
You might have been on the roster.
Team?
You would have been on the roster for it to have been included.
It was League One. We played Halifax.
Oh, it was my last year. Yeah, I was on. Okay.
Like Ryan Raposo played in that game. Alistair Johnson played in that game.
Okay. Yeah, I remember.
And final bit on my cheat sheet, not game related, but kind of looking at your value over the years. I have to update my 5-a-side $6 million team list.
When you said I died.
That was funny, man. Honestly.
15 mil,
literally, promise. There was Franklin as well, worth like 400k, and that was it.
Oh, shit kills me, bro.
So now I can claim that I have a £14 million team. You've doubled your value since then. You're now at 13 mil. So
what was I in Malta?
You peaked in Malta, not even a mil.
It was 100k.
Yeah. Malta does that to people though. Yeah. Blame Malta. So right now, your rank at 13 million, you are ranked 927 among all players worldwide for value. You are
to the update.
Ranked 10th in the Belgian Pro League.
That is an absurdity.
You are ranked 1 at Union SG.
Yeah.
You're ranked 4 in Canada.
Davies, Johnny, Tejan. Yeah, I think that would be the top.
You are the 134th ranked centre forward.
Yikes. Just when you think you're...
So we got a little bit of climbing to do there. And you are the 106th best born 2001 player for value. So you're almost in that top 100 list for 2001.
I wonder what the update's going to be.
I'll be honest. Yeah, I think
people are going to get juiced.
You're going to see some big numbers, especially at the end of this season alone, proving that you can score goals across 2 separate seasons.
Yeah.
The consistency there.
I'm surprised I don't have that many games with Papi as the most.
Oh yeah, you'll like that list.
Yeah, okay, it is, but it's not. Yeah, because we changed goalkeepers this season. That's why it wouldn't be Otto. Because Otto played every game, so I went center back. And Christian was captain, but he broke his leg for the first half of the season. But I didn't play that first half of the season either. So we would have had most of our games together.
I love the fact that Sessegnon stumped you.
Sessegnon.
That's such a wild card to throw in there. When I saw that, I was like, he's got to stay in that list. Like, that's going to be the one that he won't
He
get.
was so quiet, nice guy. Came in and did his job and dipped.
I wonder if they paid him.
I mean, they didn't pay me, so.
Yeah.
I remember I forfeited like 5 months' wages just to leave, man. It was a fucking mess. It was a mess.
You know, so many players in Malta have to do that.
Yeah. When you want to leave, they're like, oh, you want to leave, and they'll hold your money. And then when you want to leave, yeah, you can leave, just forfeit your wages.
Yeah.
And then I'm on to the next.
Right. I think we take a little break. We get set up for the cards and we start hunting for
Me.
Promise David rookie cards.
I'll be so bad at this.
I honestly, I'm going to Photoshop it if there is. I'll fake it.
You know, remember Rota Shaw, Paco Phoenix?
Yeah.
He used to do other people's clips and like lose his mind.
You're going to see Promise opening cards and it's just going to cut to my white hands opening up a different pack. Yeah, we got him!
We'll pre-record him celebrating, and then you can just edit it after.
Right, so we're going to take a little 5-minute intermission.
You want to open packs, buddy?
That was cool. This little tidbit, this Transfermarkt stuff was sick.
I actually haven't looked at it.
I love it, man.
Well, it gave me like a shock because when I saw the schedule come out, I've already been up to Celtic to watch Alistair play in Champions League, and I wanted to see him. Actually, they played Bruges, and I wanted, it was cool. So I wanted to come watch you, and I'm like looking at the fucking lineup of the games, and I'm like Newcastle, Inter, AC Milan.
Do you know what? I was so disappointed that so many of them were away games.
Away, I know, me too, man.
Because I was looking at the schedule like, I want to come to one of the biggest games I can.
I told you before the draw, I'm like, if you guys draw Benfica, I'm there 100%. I'm like, if...
we were like hoping we drop Benfica so we can see Franny.
Yeah.
We can see Franny.
Right, let me get up for a minute.